Oh, hey, 8A and 8B. Missed this voice? No, me either. Well, we're doing a fractions unit in math here from our own homes, which I know is really weird, but we are going to start by comparing these four fractions. So hopefully you've been following along in the slideshow and you watched the videos, all three of them, and you know that we have some different strategies for comparing fractions. In grade 8, I like to find the lowest common denominator. But those fraction strips you have, if you're able to print them out and color them all a different color, they're really great too. But for this one, the number's a little bit bigger, so you might not be able to use your fraction strips. So instead, I'm going to find the lowest common denominator. And because, as you know, I'm a mathematical genius, I know just from my multiplication facts that looking at the denominators of 12, 24, 8, and 6, I know that each of these numbers can be multiplied to make 24. So 24 is a factor of 12, 8, and 6. So I'm going to change my fractions into ones that all have a common denominator of 24. Remember, number one rule in fractions when you're changing them is whatever you do to the denominator, you also have to do to the numerator. So whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. That's what makes it an equivalent fraction. Okay, it may look different and have different numbers in it, but they still represent the same amount. So, without further ado, I'm going to change 3/12 out of 24. So I know that I could multiply 12 by 2. So 12 times 2. Hey, do you like my Khan Academy voice there? So we now have 3 times 2 and 12 times 2, because whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top, which is going to make 6 24ths. 11 24ths is fine as is, so I will keep it the same. 5 eighths. I can multiply 8 by 3, but then I also have to multiply 5 by 3, which will give us 15 24ths. And finally, our last one, 6 times 4 is 24, but we also got to do 5 times 4. So that's going to give us 20 over 24. And now that each of these fractions have the same denominator, it makes it much easier to compare, because then we can just look at the numerator or the top number. And unplanned, but if you look at what we did, the fractions are already in order from least to greatest, or lowest to highest. So we have 6 24ths, 11 24ths, 15 24ths, and 20 24ths. All right, so how about that? My first video recording, remote learning due to COVID-19 pandemic lesson. I hope you guys are all doing well. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be dropping in on Google Meet. If you guys can figure it out, I'll put the code in Google Classroom, and hopefully I can see your faces, because I do miss you guys. I miss you chirping me, and I miss chirping you, of course. Hopefully we'll figure this out and make this fun for the time that we're going to be doing this. Okay? So thank you, everyone. And please message me, send comments in Google Classroom. Mr. Wilkinson, Mr. McEwen, and I, we're all still teaching, and we're all here to help. And we want to keep you busy. So please don't be shy about sending messages. We are here to help you. Good luck comparing and ordering fractions.